Okay, so I made this video to help out future generations of the yearbook committee because the yearbook is a very time-consuming process. So I've gone ahead and written an automatic script, and I thought it'd be a waste if every year they had to redo this. So I'm just going to make this video as a short kind of tutorial about how the script works and how to use it, and also just to show people what I've been doing. So what you want to do here is this is an automatic script, and basically it sets through a whole bunch of actions if you have your programs in a predefined way. And what you have to do here is you have to what programs I've used here. This is called Automate 8, and over here I have an Excel document here of the entire class list of every person in our school, and you can export this from Kmart, and I just sorted it by form class. And in addition, you need Thunderbird here, and you link this to the yearbook account, and you download all the emails in POP3 format. So what you have to do here is you need to have this Thunderbird window in a fixed place, and here we have the first if statement. If you double click it, you'll see that when I move the mouse, these numbers here change. You need to hover it over this while it's highlighted, while this is an active window and clicked on, and it's this dark blue color, and then you need to read the numbers on the left here over here and then input them basically here by pressing add and typing in the three numbers. And so that's the first if statement. The second if statement, so this if statement checks if the person actually has submitted a profile or not, and the second if statement is here. And this one you need to put on this little gold thing on the bottom left here, and this is to check if they've submitted a photo attachment through the normal method, because that's the two things the script relies on. It'll kind of screw up if the person on the class list doesn't have a profile, or they don't have a photo attachment the normal way. So this is a kind of first stage script which goes through the class list in Excel, and basically it'll put the full name here, and it'll put a present as a 0 or a 1, a 0 meaning they have not submitted a profile, and a 1 meaning they have, and then over here normal attachment, a 0 or a 1 meaning they have or haven't attached the photo in the normal manner. And so if they haven't, you can go back and easily change them later, but the main goal is to make sure our script does not screw up. So here I've set it to loop 10 times, so you can kind of see what it looks like. So in the Excel document here, you need to put the active cell onto H1, which is the top rightmost cell with content on it. And on Thunderbird, you need to put the text cursor inside the find box to start with. And then all you have to do is go here and press... also, one more thing I forgot to mention. You need to have a notepad here called scrobbler.txt, and the naming of these is quite important. I have this as inbox.mozilla Firefox. As you can see here, I have commands such as focus for window and this. If you do change your text name, or your window name, sorry, you just double click this, and you just type the first few letters, and then you click this little arrow here, and it will fill in the rest for you. So you have to have all your active windows here. So I have Microsoft Excel, Leavers Magazine, for example, here. So if your windows aren't focusing properly, you can just change this. I'm just going to give you an example of how this works. So make sure this Mozilla Firefox is in the top right here, and make sure that Excel is in the top right here as well. So here we go, let's see this work. So over here right now what it's doing is it's taking the names, as you can see, and trying to kind of combining them from the first name and the surname field and putting them into a combined name. And then what it's doing is it's taking that name and putting it through Thunderbird and checking if we have received an email from that person to see if we do have a profile for that person. And then what it does is it checks to see if we have attachment of a photo in the normal way. Some things to note is that you have to run this on quite a fast computer. I put micro pauses into the script for all the window transitions, and you could, if your computer isn't fast enough, extend those micro pauses. But basically, as you can see here, what it's doing is it's going through all the profiles right now, and it's quite fast, and it's fully automated. And you can see right there, Dion Bramley, who does not have a profile, got a 0 for both his input fields. So it does, in fact, it is in fact testament to the fact that this works. If you do need any help or you have any troubles trying to run the script, feel free to contact me in the future. I would be more than willing to help you. And as you can see here, it is working quite well. So this is basically the first stage of a two-stage script we are using to create this yearbook. this stage basically sorts through the database of names and puts it into a way the second one can understand. Because if you can imagine, if a single profile or a single picture is missing from the name list and it's unaccounted for, the entire second script will just fall on its face. So after this is run, you can basically take the data output from this one and put it straight into the second one, and it will start creating all the profiles for you. And as you can see here, sometimes it might screw up if you try and run it too quickly, or if you have too many programs running at the same time. So again, fast computer, and hopefully it should all work out. It's a bit of a brute force method, but I mean, it works quite well and it gets the job done. So as you can see, that's the script in its entirety. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.